Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So you can see we're still missing some of the picture spots. I haven't realized I was not able to unlock the ones in our last video, but in here we can actually access all of them. So I think there are 2 or 3 of them missing. Let's see if we can actually do them with the characters that we have. Here we need someone for sumeru, and I think we need to go into the idle animation to actually get the real picture. Although it seems that we could do it, I don't know, any of the following objectives. Yes, so we need the idle animation for sure. And it was also supposed to be a dendro character, so we got them all. So let's see this one. This one's in Fontaine. I hope they ask us to have a Fontaine character. That would solve everything. Let's see, what do they ask for? Geo and Claymore. Okay, we don't have none of them. So I guess we're not going to be able to get this one unless we get Zhongli, which is not going to happen. Or Mavuika, which is also not going to happen. So unfortunately, we cannot do this. So we cannot claim these Primogems. And I think this is the last one that we can get. Maybe I'm wrong. And we need a Catalyst or Hydro. Okay, we have both a Catalyst or a Hydro character. So that's great. So these are easy Primogems. Oh, and we are missing another one. Polearm and Pyro. So we have a Polearm character. Perfect. I wonder if they were asking for Shangling. Or what was the reason to have a Pyro and a Polearm character? Is she the only one that's Pyro and Polearm? I think so. This is a really beautiful view. I remember this was the place where you need to stop the storm, and I think it was another tree. Wow, this is a pretty picture. Okay, and with that we're able to finish that event. That's a good thing. And we're still trying to upgrade both the 5-star bow and the 5-star catalyst. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have enough materials to level them up, both of them, especially because they use the same materials to ascend them. So I think we need to decide which one's going to be most important than the other one. And I think that the most important one is going to be the bow. So another thing is that we have our 3rd character with 10 and 10 talents. So the only one that's missing is actually Furina. So it means that there's another Archon that we should not, or another Archon that we should not farm for. And let's see, we're able to get Furina. Perfect. So now all of our Archons have 10 and 10 talents, which is insane. So that's the best moment that we need to get another Archon to fill the space, because now we don't have anything to farm for. Should we start farming again for trying to get Zhongli or maybe Mavuika? I don't know what Mavuika build is going to be, what her main talents and abilities are going to be, what do they need to do, or what artifacts would work for her, or what weapon could work for her. But at least we have the information that we need for Zhongli. So maybe this is the right moment to start farming for him. Maybe we should start farming for some artifacts. I think I have the Black Tassel weapon, so I guess the weapon is already sold. I don't think there is a better polearm. Maybe they're going to release a new one, who knows. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the different characters that we have, or different resin that we're going to collect from now. So the weird reason why I'm pulling these kind of banners is because we're trying to get I'm trying to buy the monthly wishes. If not, we're going to lose them, unfortunately. But at least with this, we're able to buy some of the blue ones. We still have, I think, 3 more to buy, so it might require to wish for more characters. Luckily, we got a new one that we didn't have her before, so that's great. We can level her up and get another blue wish, and then we can use that to see if we can buy any other more of the blue Acquaint Fates. Yeah, I think that's what's going to be. Let's see if we can get something from them. We have 3 wishes. So ideally, if we pull so the idea to wish in the standard banner is actually try to get to build PT for the next Archon, because we are really far from PT, and also we need to win the 50-50. So if we lose the 50-50, then that would be ideal, because it will be a guaranteed character in the next wishes. And if not, we got an early 5-star character we actually don't need. So that's basically what we are right now. What I'm trying to do is trying to level up also Venti's bow. I think Venti's bow is going to get more beneficial to Venti because his basic attack is going to be higher. It's going to give him some critical rate, which that means probably that we need to balance his critical rate to critical damage, because he has a kit that increments his critical rate when he gets healed or lose life. So although we're in 66, I think he gains like 30. Yeah, I think it's 30 critical rate on the artifact set. So maybe we should change the critical rate circlet for a critical damage circlet. That we have one level up already, so that's a good thing that we need to invest on him. But as you can see, we're really low on materials because we were leveling up 3 different weapons. We did Furina sword, which is max level. Then we start doing the catalyst and we got the bow. So basically that's what we're trying to do right now. I think I want to focus on finishing the bow, and then if we have time, free time, or free materials, or free anything, we should start upgrading the catalyst for Nahida. Although it's not going to be the best one for Nahida, it's going to probably give her more attack. I don't know what to do right now. But if we have a 5-star catalyst in Nahida, a 5-star bow in Venti, and Furina's signature weapon in Furina, the only one missing a 5-star is Raiden Shogun. So maybe we should pull for her weapon. I don't think that would be smart, but that would be the only Archon that we have that doesn't have a 5-star. Actually feels that they made them on purpose, because they're a new event where you can use characters to fight and get some primogens. So unfortunately that means that you're going to see this in my videos, because we can showcase our characters into this. There are 3 rounds in here, so it's going to take a longer time. And luckily they give us some trial characters. You can see here they give us Nahida, although our Nahida is better build. So then it's not worth it to do it, but maybe you can see Zhongli in one of them, and that would be great because we will have a 5th Archon that we can use. So in theory you should use 3 different groups of characters. We cannot do that. And it doesn't matter if you repeat them, so the only thing that you don't get is more bonus for using more characters. But you can use them, so then I don't see the point of not using my characters and trying to not to get the most DPS potential ever. We will see actually how many of, what score do we get with these characters, and if we can reach all the primogens that we need. I think in the previous ones you might need to get only bronze or silver to actually do it, so I'm not crazily worried about that. We might going to miss some primogens, we will see. Oh, it seems like it's only 2 minutes per round, so it's going to be 6 minutes per whole challenge. It seems like a lot. So probably there are going to be more than one video with this, but at least we can do a lot of damage. We can try to get the best score that we can have and try to see if we can get all the primogens. I don't think I'm going to be worried if I don't get most of the damage that we can get. And I know that the bonuses gives you, for example, they make some different reactions stronger, but at the same time I'm limited of the reactions that I can do, and I'm limited about the points that I can spend for the different benefits or bonus. So that's something I probably are not going to get them all, and we're going to only use a few of them, but at least I will try to do as much damage as I can. And if we actually miss some primogens, it doesn't matter. We still have a lot of primogens that you saw here, and there are no prospects of us wishing for a new Archon in a really, really long time. So we will see what happens in the new updates, and especially with the Genshin videos or future versions reports coming soon. So we will see what's going to happen there. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope to get Zhongli. But I know it's not going to happen. So yeah, we will see. Also, something I hear is that the Liu event is going to happen a patch earlier than before, which that could mean that that's the point where Zhongli is going to rerun. Let's hope that. Maybe if it's not Zhongli, maybe it's going to be Tartaglia. Tartaglia's been a while since he rerun, so that would be interesting for Fatui only, not for Archons only, but for Fatui only. So we will see. If I hope to see at least a Fatui or an Archon that we can use in the next patches, so these accounts get a little bit more fun trying to wish for characters. I think that's the most fun thing, to try to wish for a character, try to build him, try to make it stronger, try to see how that helps us our account, build some ideas, build some teams, test them in the Spiral Abyss. I think that's what makes the whole challenge really interesting. I don't think the whole quests and all like events that you can get outside of or in Mondstadt, but not like in a quest or in the Spiral Abyss is important. I don't think that's going to get harder, and that's going to be impossible to try to with this character, especially now that we had them completely built. But at least it's something that we can hope for and see how we can improve our damage potential. I think that in Fatui only we haven't reached adventure rank 45, so it means that we are not being able to farm for artifacts. Which it's actually a really boost in damage compared to the other levels. So we're still level 80, I think, and then you're not able to buy or to get new artifacts. So that would be the best or the biggest ways to increase our potential in Fatui only is to get level 90, to get artifacts, and to get a new a new character. That we should get one at some point. We are really close to PD, this is a good thing. We need to still win the 50-50, which is problematic, especially in that account that has really, really bad luck with wishes. But we are really close to PD because we're wishing for Wonder and we didn't got him. So I'm really excited to see what other Fatu is going to rerun at some point and see if that's going to be fun or not. And what else we can do with the characters that we get. So I think this is the last round, so it means that we're going to figure it out if we're able to get gold, silver, or what do we got, and that's going to determine how many primogens do we get. Let's see. Okay, we got silver, good enough, and now we need to defeat a lot of pyro characters. No Archons in the selectables, unfortunately. We can see that we have Sidrin, we have 3 Hydras, so probably they're trying to push Hydron here. Luckily we have furina, so we have the right element, and furina hits really, really hard. So I think it's going to be a easy rounds. I hope so. Maybe it's going to be complicated because that's the only Hydro character that we have, but at least we can keep trying and see how far we can get. And actually if we can get, again, silver, gold, or bronze. So again, I'm also going to travel some days in the last month, so I hope that I'm going to be able to do all the videos that I can, to have at least 2 videos per week. We will see if that's actually doable or not. If you see that we're missing some videos, I might going to announce it if I'm not going to be able to do it, but I will try to do my best to pre-record some of the videos to avoid not having any content for at least a week or so. So if you see maybe 1 video per week, you can understand why, but if not, you know what happened and what could be the problem. So the other thing that I want to mention is that we are getting really close to the 1-year anniversary of this channel when we started Archons Only. I think it was in mid-October, so I'm really happy about that. I cannot believe that we're still being a whole year. And especially thinking that a year ago, is when we got first Venti and then we got Furina. So it means like in less than a year, we went from Fontaine to Natlan, and I think maybe it was a whole year. I need to figure out when the next patches are going to be, but I think it's going to be exactly 1 year between one nation and the other. So that would be kind of interesting to see. I wonder if we get to Snezhnaya in our 2-year anniversary, if that actually happens and I don't quit or get tired or I don't know, something happens with this challenge or this type of accounts. Maybe we don't get any content to do, but that's kind of like we cannot predict those kind of things. So, but I think Snezhnaya is going to be such a great nation or region for these two challenges. Maybe if I quit magically in between Natlan, I can actually come back in Snezhnaya. Maybe that would be a good idea to have a hiatus in between Natlan and Snezhnaya, because I know that Snezhnaya is going to be crazily packed with a lot of action, with a lot of Fatui characters. We're going to find out what's happened to the story. It's going to open and close so many doors. That's going to be great. I think we're finally going to see what happens with the witches and the whole system that they have. We're going to find out what happens with the traveler, who the traveler is, what happened with the sister of the traveler. I don't know. It's going to be insane. I think there's going to be another region, and probably there's going to be more regions. I hope we can travel to the Abyss. We can see the other fake god that we been hinted recently. So I think that's going to be insane to find out what's happening behind our scenes and why our traveler thinks that she's in the right side. Our sister of the traveler thinks that she's in the right side and we're on the wrong side. That would be kind of interesting to see, and I would love to see that. Maybe they're going to change the way that we think. Maybe the Fatuis are in the right side and we're on the wrong side. Maybe we need to destroy the Archons. I don't know. Who knows? And there are a lot of hints saying that maybe Venti is hiding more things that he's supposed to, and that's why we haven't got his second Archon quest. Or things like that. So yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see how do they manage to close up everything and to give a closure to Genshin Impact, or if they plan to continue at some point and do something else. I hope they don't go to a route of like moving to another universe. Only the travelers, that would be the worst. I hope that's not the point. I might going to stop playing if that happens, because it means like we leave everything that we achieved in this world behind and we start in a new world. I don't know. That would be a terrible idea. Maybe it's a good idea from commercial standpoint, because they still have the same characters. Maybe you can find the same characters in a different universe with different names and some some changes in their clothing or their abilities, but the main character features are the same. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really excited. I feel like they put a lot of effort in this Natlan release. I think Snezhnaya is going to be insanely good, so we hope that it gets even better, and let's see what the future expects for us. And we got a bronzing here, that's kind of disappointing. But finally we're able to level up this weapon to level 90, so I think that's going to be Venti's weapon from now on. I need to test if it's a good damage dealer weapon, and we can actually try to upgrade the book for Nahida, unless we get a better weapon for her. But until now, I think I would try to build it up, because as I said before, I don't have anything to do by now. And I just noticed that we never did this electro puzzle before. So I say, why not doing it? Maybe we can actually activate it and we can try to do it in this way. And unfortunately, as you can see here, there is a really limited time point that we need to use. So unfortunately, I was not able to do it. Maybe there is a better way to do it. Maybe we can use Venti's ultimate. But until now, until I find how to do it, I think I will leave it, because we need to recharge our ultimate. But I think that's going to be everything for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.